Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expedition. This video is about Solstice. It's a project that just launched on Solana. It's less than 2 days old. TVL is already at 179 million. Solid project. You want to start early with the airdrop because there's a lot of multipliers for early users. In fact, even just the onboarding quest, I'm already top 3% in this, and you can as well. With the onboarding quest, you can use my invite. You'll get your 1000 flares to get started. 1000 flares will put you in the top uh, 3% already. And generally, you want to deposit here to mint their stable coin. But even without that, if you do the basic quests on the Earn Flares dashboard, some of which are not DeFi oriented, you will already start earning flares. Okay, so if you scroll down here, you'll see uh, there are different bonuses basically. This is invite if you want an invite. I don't know if it's invite only. Okay, now if you scroll here, you connect your wallet, you will get 1000 flares. You connect your X, you will get flares as well. Okay, you use an invite, you will get 1000. Uh, 1000 a one-off situation. Then if you put up a USX position and hold it for 3 months, you'll get a 15x multiplier. There is no like minimum amount here. So my I've deposited already like $10 to fill up this category. First swap 800. So you can already rank up. I'm currently ranked top 3% on the basis of 1000 flares. I'm just getting started. Where is that? Anyway, get started as soon as possible. So a direct way of earning the airdrop is interacting with Solstice. We will talk of how to get started. I'm going to do a follow-up video, by the way. This one is just introductory, so it's not too much of a tutorial. But to get started, it's as simple as um, swapping for USX. So USX is the native stable coin of the platform. So you swap your USDC on the Solana chain for USX. So that's a good starting point. I believe on the basis of this already, you would start earning some flares. But to maximize your flares earning, you may want to also get EUSX. So I'm talking of my approach here. Now, speaking of EUSX, your source, you would need to get USX first. Then you go to the lock category, and this is to fulfill that multiplier we saw earlier, of 15x multiplier, but you would need to have held this position for 3 months. So, okay, you don't actually need USX to get EUSX, you also need USDC. So you can split your USDC, a portion in EUSX, a portion in USX. Okay? Now you earn APY 10% for your EUSX position. You also start earning flares. So flares are solstice reward points earned daily from your activity. The more you contribute and stay invested, the more you stack. Okay, now what can you do with your when you have USX and EUSX? You can now participate in DeFi. So if you go to deep DeFi, for me, I'm taking the EUSX route. So I'm going to be depositing into this vault here. EUSX paired against USX. Let's look at this very quickly. That will earn you 10x flares. But you're going to be depositing on a third-party platform called Orca. By the way, before we do this, take note that um, I don't think this is the correct wallet. Take note that Solstice, there's another way to earn the Solstice airdrop, have a share of 1% of the supply through an InfoFi platform called Xeet. So I'm going to quickly talk about that before we set up a position here. So Xeet is an info platform. Here, you simply onboard with your X account, and Solstice has a leaderboard on there with 1% of the supply going to be shared amongst 100 people. Okay, so I'm still ranked 0 here, but I've already started with Solstice. A good place to start is the quest sidebar. On the sidebar here, you will see a series of quests. These are all X-related quests, involves following certain users, retweeting, and that's a good start. Then you can also start putting posts about Solstice on X, and it will help you climb the leaderboard. There are other leaderboards here by the way of interest. There is even Abstract Chain. There is Myriad Markets. I'll be participating actively on Xeet. Now, it's also possible that Xeet itself has an airdrop on the basis of your Xeet's earned. So I'm doing well in that category. I'm now currently have earned 294 Xeets. You want to get started as soon as possible. This is an early stage uh, InfoFi platform that has shown prominence by virtue of the projects it's able to incubate. We've mentioned Solstice, Abstract Chain, Myriad. So you want to get started as soon as possible on Xeet. Your invite will be in the description. Now back to Orca. So this is the pool in question, EUSX against USX. So mm, just a moment. Okay, so you can create a position here. So you see my EUSX balance as well as my USX balance on display. So it's like 50%, I mean, an equal measure of them. So I'm just going to use nine, nine of both. Okay, this is good. Wow, but I need to have some fees for transaction, which I don't have. Okay, so all I need to do is fund my wallet and then deposit into this vault. It's a stable coin, so it's not very volatile and it wouldn't go out of range much. So all basically just keep it basic and deposit here. Assuming I had some sold, then I would have been able to deposit. So that's that. Now this action alone is going to start earning you flares. 10x solstice flare points boost on USX deposit, 2x solstice flare points boost on EUSX deposit. So that's a good start. Next video will be more in depth. I'm sure there will be more DeFi opportunities. There will likely be like rate X opportunities, the pendule approach, which I would favor eventually if that presents itself. I'll keep in touch with Solstice. I'll be talking about it actively, also documenting my expeditions on it while climbing the Xeet's leaderboard and earning Xeets. You don't lose, even if you don't end up climbing the Xeet leaderboard, you earn Xeets, which is a good deal. So these are other options. You can go USX paired against USDC on Radium. So till the next video, bringing us to the end of this video. Now, ensure that you also check the description. There will be some Solana related airdrops there. I'm going to feature Pacific and invite only perp decks on Solana. Strong narrative, new. You want to get started as soon as possible with earning points because points are easier to earn when it's invite only. When it's open to the public, points become scarcer to earn. I'll also put backpack in the description considering I'll be taking it seriously, bringing us to the end of this video. Now, to conclude with this video, ensure you go to airdropc.com and start sharing it with others. I'm now revamping it all, making it more organized. The airdrops will be organized on the basis of categories, and 200 of them I'm working on in the next days. You can also use the search bar. I'm going to remove all these buttons. So submit your email here to subscribe to airdrop reminders and contact me using this contact form, this Telegram and this Twitter. Stay awesome, take action, subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials.